5 tips to develop your Filipino martial arts double stick free flow. Don't forget to subscribe. Stay to the end because you're going to want all these tips, especially if you're into the Filipino martial arts.
You cannot feel this energy.
The kawenza means free flow. Tip number 1 is to not overthink. Remember, you got to have fun with it. Don't overthink on the specific movements you want to do, but specifically focus on doing. That means you're putting in the repetition because, as you know, repetition is the mother of memorization. Tip number 2, start slow. Really work through the motions very, very slowly. Again, this also applies to tip number 1 of not overthinking. By starting slow, if you know the term, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Remember, speed is mass times acceleration. So by starting slow, you're getting the movement and eventually you can accelerate. Number 3 is to mix the counts. By mixing the counts, we're still focusing on tip number 2 by starting slow. Now, as you know, with the different counts, you can go 4 count, and then you can make it into 5, then you can make it into 6, really flowing, and then you can come back into 4. So you're mixing it up while still following the second tip by moving slow. So tip number 3, mix up the counts. Tip number 4 is to mix up the counts and now do it in different directions. So again, don't forget to subscribe to this video. As a quick recap, first, don't overthink. 2, take it slow or start slow. 3, mix up the counts. And now for 4, we're going to mix up the counts and move in different directions. Like I said, we're still starting slow. I can start off with 4, right? Then I can move to a different direction and work 6. And then I can move back into 4, starting on the opposite side. And then I can drop the stick, flow and move, and actually chamber my weapon and working different directions and utilizing the footwork. So again, tip number 4 is to mix up the counts you know to work it from different directions. Tip number 5, work your free flow with music. So everything has a boom, boom, has a beat to it. And you can mix up the tempo of the beat as you're working your free flow. Conclusion, those are the 5 tips that you would need to develop your free flow within the Filipino martial arts for the double stick. You have to start with it. That's why the first one is to not overthink it. Put 2 sticks in your hand and have an imagination and just flow with it. That's how you will develop. Again, don't forget to subscribe, drop a comment, let us know if you have any questions or any thoughts you want to add to. Stay tuned for the next video.